Okay. All right. So for those of you that do not know who I am, my name is Destiny Prater. 1-star double platinum. Been in the business for about 2 years. And this is going to be I say simple. It's simple to me, but hopefully I can make it simple for you guys too. Simple training on creating a website, right? And we're going to use the platform called Wix. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Before we get started, can you guys please let me know how my audio is? Just so I know that you guys can all hear me good. Everybody can see my screen. Okay, let me get my box up here. I do have my chat box up, you guys. I have 2 screens, so I can see any questions. I do advise that during this, if you guys have questions, please ask. Okay, I totally don't mind. So we have somebody that can't hear anything. Can somebody type in the chat box, bottom left-hand corner, click on the headphones button if she can't hear anything? Okay. So first of all, I know all of you weren't in here in the beginning. When we're doing this training, I recommend that you do it along with me. Yes, I'm recording it, but I feel like you guys are going to get the best out of it by doing it right now along with me. Okay, because you guys are going to be able to ask questions if you know, while we're doing it. If there's a recording, obviously you're not going to be able to just ask me a question right then and there. So get on your phone, watch the Zoom from your phone if you have to, and do the website on your computer. Okay. This is going to be just part 1. So we're going to get kind of like, we're going to create our Wix account today. We're going to get the layout done, maybe kind of get our little design in there. We might have to end up breaking this training up into 3 sessions. Otherwise, we'd be on here for like 4 or 5 hours trying to get a website done. So I know there's for sure going to be a part 2 next Monday, I believe. And then we might even have to have a part 3. So we'll just have to see. Okay. All right. Thank you, co-hosts, for letting all these people in. I appreciate it. All right. So Wix. Okay, so there's a free version. I'm like 95% sure. Let's go ahead and get our account created and we'll start there. And then we'll go in and check the prices. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so we're going to click sign in. Everybody go to wix.com. I'm going to put it in the chat box. How many of you guys are actually doing this with me? Are you guys doing this along with me? All right, awesome. Okay, good. Okay, awesome. Yes. Yes. Okay, great. Good. Because during this, I want you guys to ask questions. Okay, I want you guys to ask questions. If during this you don't understand something, or sometimes I feel like I might make something confusing when it comes to building websites. So just let me know if you don't understand something. Okay. All right. Okay, so I put the link in the chat box. Make sure you guys all get there, wix.com. We're going to go ahead and create our account. So we're going to start from the very, very beginning, right? Sign in. Okay. And we are going to sign up, right? We're going to sign up. Go ahead and type your guys' email in. Let's see, I made an email just for this class. Website. Oops. Okay. As soon as we get our account created here, we will check the prices. I know that I've created a couple sites on here. I went through and created the entire thing for free, and you can publish it for free. You just, if you want to change the domain, which I will show you what that is if you don't know, if you want to change the domain to, www.yourbusinessname.com, you do have to pay yearly for that. It's super cheap. I think you can get it anywhere from like $10 to $15 a year, which is not bad at all. As far as the actual website, paying for that, they do have paid options, which will let you do a little bit more, but you don't have to do that. Okay, so we'll look at the prices before we actually fully get started. As soon as you guys got your account created, everybody has their account created. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so as soon as you guys get that account created, right here, let's bring your ideas to life. We're going to answer some questions so that way they can kind of help us with getting our layout figured out, right? So that's the first thing we have to do. We have to get some type of a template layout so we can just kind of plug in all the information so that way it's simple, okay? So we're just going to click get started. What kind of website are you creating? I recommend typing in here either travel agent or travel agency. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do travel agency, and I'm going to click next. What is the name of your business? So make sure you guys use your own business name. Do not use Archer or Evolution. Use your own business name. My business is Destiny Travel. Okay, so what are your goals for this website? And we might all have different goals as far as our website goes. Let's see, we're going to be offering services. I think everybody should be checkmarking that. Promoting our business, promoting ourselves. Collect leads, obviously, share knowledge. I'm not going to select sell products because what they mean by that, I'm just going to assume is like selling actual online products. We're more like offering services. Okay, that's all I'm going to select for that, and I'm going to click next. Yeah, Shauna, yes. So Wix, I really wish I would have gotten more familiar with Wix a couple of years ago when I created my initial first website, because they have so much more on here than GoDaddy does. Okay, so what do you want to add to your website? Now, this might be different. You guys might want to select other things than what I select, and that's totally fine. Okay, it's not going to like change it dramatically. It's just going to add, it's just going to give you different templates, which is fine. Okay, so I'm going to add the chat, right? Because that just means that when we get that website created, people can chat with us. Okay, they can send you little messages and you can respond. So that could be for clients, right? I'm going to go ahead and select this part where we can let clients book with us. Okay, I like that idea. I'm not going to put the online store because we're not really selling items, right? We're selling travel. We're not selling like items. I'm not going to do the forum. I will do the events. For the goal, let me go back really quick. What are your goals for this website? Offering services, promoting a business, promote myself, collect leads, share knowledge. I believe that was what we selected. Okay, you got that? All right, and now we're going to click next. Yes, we just started, Brennan, so you're okay. You can just sit here and listen. It is being recorded, but however, I recommend attending the live version. All right, so what are we going to add? Chat, bookings. I'm going to click events. If you guys want to blog, you guys can do that, right? You guys can add a little blog on there. Let's see. We're not going to sell subscriptions or memberships. If you guys are big on Instagram and you want your Instagram feed to be displayed on your website, you guys could do that. That's really cool. Yep, these cannot be changed later, but don't think too hard on them, guys. They're just we're using this to give us template ideas is what's going to happen. So don't think too hard on it. Okay. If you guys do videos, you guys can click on the video one. Let's see. We'll click on groups, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, that's really all we need. List all your upcoming live events. We could list, we're not going to select that either. All right, so we're just going to keep it simple. Events, groups, chat, bookings, okay? And then next, so forms, that's for like payments and stuff. Now, I don't really think you guys will need that because you're not going to take payments online on your website, right? You're going to pay the vendors directly. I mean, I guess if you were charging your own fee, you could probably work that in somehow. But I'm not going to get into that too much when creating the website. So I'm not going to select it. If you want to, you can. So I'm going to click next. Okay. Have you created a website before? I'm just going to select I've created a few. You guys can select the same thing, even if you've never created one, because I'm going to show you. Okay. If you click on some, don't think too much about all the stuff we just went through, guys. Just we can delete anything later on if we need to. If you already bought a domain through Google, we can connect that. Yes, I believe so. I can show you guys how to do that. Wix is much better than Google, and I'm going to show you guys. All right, so I'm going to try to just get through this beginning stuff kind of fast. Remember, this is being recorded. Okay, let's save the questions for like when we're actually creating the website, because I know that's what you guys are dying to get to. Have you created a website before? Everybody just select, I've created a few. Okay, I've created a few websites. Now, here's two options. It's going to already create a website for you. We're not going to select that. We're going to choose a template over here on the right. So that way we can design our own website. It's going to be a template, but we're basically going to be able to just plug in the information. Okay. So choose a template is what you guys are going to select. Is everybody here? You guys got this? So Wix is better than Google, like Google business website, because you can actually design this website. You can add things that you want, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. You can't transfer your website from GoDaddy to Wix. I don't think so. No. All right. Is everybody on this page? Are you guys good? Ready to go? You guys are already killing me with the questions. All right. I'm just kidding. Choose a template. Okay. Good. Okay. Now look at all these amazing templates. I mean, Wix has pages and pages of templates. Okay, so you guys don't have to select the same one as me, okay, because no matter what, we can still edit the site any way we want to. Anything we don't like on a template, we can take it out. Anything we want to add to it, we can. Okay, so don't get stuck on the template. I usually just scroll through until I find a nice template that I like. One that maybe will be less work in a way for me to edit, if that makes sense. This is why Wix is better than Google. You can make it super nice and customize everything. Yes, absolutely. So let's see here. I'm just gonna go back to the first page, and I'm just gonna select a super simple template. What we can do is we can view it. So like for this one right here, for example, I can click view to see if I like it. And you guys don't spend too long on this, okay? Because no matter what, we can edit every little piece on this website, everything, okay? So wording, photos, buttons, everything, okay? So this one, I actually kind of like this, I don't really like these photos down here. I'll probably take these out. This looks like they tried to add a blog in here or something. I'm going to take that stuff out. I'm going to take this stuff out too, when I go in and edit it. But for the most part, I kind of like just the way it's laid out, right? So this is the one I'm going to use. Everybody selecting their template. You guys good? You know which one you want to use? if you are looking at one and you're like, I don't really like this one, no big deal. Just go back here to the templates. You guys can close this one out. Go back to the templates and maybe select a different one, right? Click view, check it out. No, the website you were provided is your personal website from Evolution, okay? That is always going to stay there no matter what. Just some people choose not to use that one because they want to create their own, okay? I personally don't use the Evolution website. I know lots of agents do. I just prefer not to because I want to create my own, and that's totally up to you guys if you want to do that, okay? So that Evolution website is always going to be there for you to use if you want to. I'm not sure about the branch up on these websites. I'll have to look into that. So I'm showing you guys the free version, Tanya. Okay. All right. You guys got your template selected? You know which one you want to use? I'm going to make you guys participate. You guys better put yes or no in the chat box.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, good. You guys know, if you guys have been on my trainings, you know how I am. I like to see you participate. I know the lady with the cheese dip is participating. Okay, so I like this one. This one's okay. We're going to go ahead and use this one. So once you have the website that you want to go ahead and edit, we're just going to click edit this site. Okay. Charmaine, that's hilarious. You guys cracked me up. All right. So now we're going to be going to edit our website. I know when people create a website, sometimes I get extremely overwhelmed because you're kind of like, I don't know what to put on the website. I don't know, you know, what all needs to go on there. Like what tabs do I need to have? Blah, 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 right? So when I create a website, and remember, this is optional. You guys don't have to create a website. Okay, this is just something I personally like to do, okay, for my business. What I like to do is when I go to create a website, I like to get out a piece of paper, and actually I recommend you all do this right now. Get out a piece of paper. We're going to write down on this piece of paper, and I actually did this already before the class started. I wrote down, you know, how I want my website to be laid out. So what I did was I put, okay, I'm going to have a home tab, and what am I going to put in that home tab? And I wrote it down. Okay, I'm also going to have a services tab, right? What am I going to put inside that services tab? All the services we offer, right? I wrote them all down. So that's kind of what I did on the paper, was I just kind of organized it. So I knew when I'm going in to create my website, I knew everything I wanted on there, if that makes sense. So now that we're here to edit the site, okay, I know it seems a little overwhelming because there's kind of like a lot we can do, but we're just going to go through one thing at a time, okay? So, all right. One second. Okay. So, as we're going through this, on that piece of paper that you guys have out is when you can kind of, you know, because we're going to go through the different tabs you guys should have. That's the first thing we're going to go through. You guys can write down if you think of anything you want added in there besides what I'm saying. You guys can write that down. Before we get started on editing, I want to go back to the beginning of Wix over here, and I want to see the prices for you guys. I'm telling you right now that there is a free version. Let's see, I'm liking how this website is easy to play with and get creative. Oh, absolutely. You guys can edit and add anything you want. I'm telling you, how I learned was watching YouTube videos. That's how I taught myself. I taught myself how to create a website by watching YouTube. How many page extensions do you get, for instance, if the client clicks on home or whatever, can you have 4-page under home? So for the home tab, I'm sure you can. Usually for the home tab, it's usually just the home tab. As far as like the other tabs that you have, we can set those up to where there's stuff underneath them. Yes, and I'm going to show you guys how to do all that. Okay, we're gonna get like super in depth with this website training. Okay, so here we're at the home site of Wix. We're gonna go to, I want to go to pricing. Let me find pricing. Oh wait, I'm gonna click save on my website here, so that way, there we go. Save, done, refresh. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get to the pricing section for you so you guys can see the different prices. Just know that I'm going to do the free version. Somebody's, Barbara, you're writing on my screen. You are writing on my screen, girl. All right. 1 second. Okay. I don't know how to get it off there, guys. Sorry. Anyway, where is the pricing? Is what I'm trying to figure out here. Okay, right here, premium subscriptions. I will tell you, once we finish the website, we are going to have to buy the domain. If you want your domain to be www.yourbusinessname.com. Okay, now that's cheap, like maybe 12, 13 bucks a month. Okay, so don't like worry too much about that. You can still publish your website even if you don't have that paid domain. Premium subscriptions. I want to view the subscriptions. I'm gonna go back. Back. Okay, right here where it says pricing. You guys see this up here? I'm gonna click on pricing. Here's the different prices. I know that you guys were wanting to know. So let's see. Website plans. You don't really need to accept online payments. Okay, so we'll just stick right here with the website plans. These are the different ones, $14 a month, and it tells you what it gives you. So you can pay just $14 a month, have a custom domain, right? Your domain is free for 1 year if you buy a monthly subscription. It removes any Wix ads, stuff like that. It tells you pretty much everything else it has. You can add videos up to 30 minutes, lots of different stuff, right? And then of course the VIP is the most expensive one, and it tells you everything it has. You know, if you guys want to purchase the combo, which is the cheapest one, you guys can, and you will get a free domain for a year, which is pretty cool. You guys are still only paying $14 a month. Now, when you guys have your website fully created, yes, you can send emails from the website to anybody that is a part of your website. So basically, I'm going to show you guys how to set that up and how to have them subscribe basically to where they can get emails. So you guys can email out mock bookings and stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys all that, right? But that's probably not going to be till like part 2. So anyway, guys, let's get back to the fun stuff. Let's go back and edit our site, okay? All right. We got our template selected. Now we need to get our layout organized, okay? If you already have a website domain that's paid through someone else, can we just buy our domain and use it on Wix? I'm pretty sure you can transfer domains. We'll come back to that at the end. I don't want to hold everybody up. I know they're ready to get started. So I'll answer more questions at the end. Unless you guys have a question about something we're editing or whatever while we're doing it right now, let's wait until the end for those kind of questions, and I will answer every question you guys have. Let's see. Also, yes, Daryl, I'm really glad you brought that up. This is a tax write-off, guys. Okay, tax write-off. All right. So what we need to do is get our website laid out, right? So right up here, you see how it says somebody else's little business name. The first thing I would change, I would come right in here and just go ahead and put my business name up here, right? Let's go ahead and add our business name up here. All you guys have to do is click on it and backspace the lettering, right? And just add your business name. Mine's Destiny Travel. Okay. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Now I can edit this text any way I want. So just highlight the text, come over here, change the font if you want to. Okay. And up the size, right, if you need to. Bold it if you want to. Oops, I backspaced it. Oopsie. Okay. Right? Highlight it. Okay. Change the color if you want to, however you guys want to do it, right? You guys, there's so much you guys can do. Okay. And when you're done, you'll just click off. Every time I edit something, or every time I edit just a couple of things, I always come up here and click save. So that way it saves the site, right? We just got to click save. Now, this is not my logo. So what I would do, oops, this little thing right here, I do have a logo. So I'm going to delete this. Okay. And I'm going to come over here to the plus sign. See this little plus sign where it says add. And I'm going to add an image because I'm going to upload my logo. Okay. So upload an image here. And I'm going to click upload media because I need to get the image off my computer. Upload from computer, right? I'm going to go to where I have my logo saved here on my computer. I got to find it. I have so much stuff saved. Here's my little logo. Okay. Okay, so right there's my logo. So I'm going to click on it and click add to page. Was that easy? Now, if you don't have a logo, you can create a logo on canva.com. Okay. So here's the logo, right? Obviously, we need to click on the logo and make it smaller. So just grab the little corners down here and shrink it. Okay, make it smaller. There, okay. So now we need to obviously move it up to here. So we're just going to grab it and drag it up here. I need to make it just a little bit smaller. There. Go to canva.com and create a logo. Canva.com, guys. Daryl, can you put that link in the chat box for me if you can? The canva.com, thank you. Okay, so you guys can do that at a later time. You don't have to do that right now. Okay, there's all kinds of videos for that. I'm sure your sponsor probably has one. Okay, so I'm going to drag that just a little bit away. So there we go. So now let's mess with our tabs, right? That's the first thing I want to do is I want to change the tabs to what we need them to say. So in order to do that, we can click on it and we can click manage menu. Okay, and it's going to pop up over here. Okay. So I know you guys might have selected a different template than I did, but it's all going to be roughly the same. Okay, so there's two ways to manage the menu. You can click on it and click manage menu, or you can come over here where it says menus and pages and click on that. Okay, and here's all the tabs that we have, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete a lot of these here. So we don't need client. Well, I mean, client albums actually would be like a really good thing to add later on. If you guys start booking people and you get photos from your clients, that'd be a good tab to add. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all these. Delete. I'll leave the contact tab, okay, because that's one of the tabs we're going to want, right? So let's see. Let's delete. We're going to go ahead and delete the portfolio tab. We're going to delete the videos tab. And then all these little, we're just going to delete all this. Okay, we're going to add new tabs. Easy enough, hopefully. So down here at the bottom, we're going to add new tabs or new pages, right, to our website. So add page. Okay. What we're going to do is, we got our home page. We need to do like a services, right? Some type of services page. So as soon as you click add page, it's going to pop up some templates. There is a services button right here. You guys can click on and look at different service templates type things. Okay, and these are just like optional, right? Options for you guys. Well, let's see. Which one do you like? I kind of like this one. You guys can preview it. Services provided. This is what the page would look like. So it's kind of cool looking. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and add this one as our service page. Okay, so this is the page that we just added. Okay, and we'll be able to go in and edit and all that stuff. Okay, so click back up on the plus sign. We're going to add some more. Oops, not the plus sign. Sorry. On the little paper sign, menus and pages. We're going to add some more pages, right? That's the first thing we're going to do is get our menu bar set. So let's see. So I was thinking that you guys could add a page for specials. So like the page will be called specials, but oops, before we do that, I forgot. Oh, it says services already. Okay, awesome. So add a page. This one that we're going to use for specials. And what I mean by specials, it's going to be a place where you guys can like post mock bookings, right? And like travel specials to give clients that visit your website a bunch of different ideas. So I think that was a really good idea. Let's just scroll through all these different options here. Let's go to general. Let's see. Let's go to general and see what they got. We're trying to find a decent layout, right, for the mock booking. Something that would look good when we put mock bookings on it. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a blank page. So I'm just going to click blank page. Okay, and it's just going to pull up blank, just like this. It's blank. We're going to rename this page right here. You see how it popped up? New page. We are going to delete that. And we're going to put in specials. Right? Because that's where we're going to post like mock bookings and stuff like that. So are you guys following along? Am I making this confusing? Are you guys confused? Good to go? Yeah, you guys good? I'm not confusing you. There's a lot to creating a website. Okay, so okay, awesome. What other pages should we have? Any other ideas? Let's see. I know we need a contact tab. We got that. We got services. We got specials. Let's see. Yes, and I'm really glad Shauna said that. You guys just, there's a lot of stuff on here that we probably won't have time to go over, but you guys can, click around, play around. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to add stuff to the website here in just a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it with these basic tabs right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to change pages. To go back to the home page, you'll click up here underneath where it says Wix. Right here where it says page, we're on the specials page. No, you don't want the book online tab. Okay, so right here, we're gonna change the page back to the home page. So I'm glad that Jeanette said that. She said, should there be a why us type of page, or would that fall into the about us? I would put that in your about us section. You guys can add a about us tab What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my homepage kind of like the about us type of, or about me type of thing. That's how I'm going to kind of set it up. But you guys don't have to do it that way, right? I'm just trying to show you guys how to add everything. Okay, so design it the way you want. Okay, yeah, so that's awesome. Okay. All right, so trying to think here, what should we start with? First of all, if the menu bar, if you don't like the way it looks, click on it and click design right here where it says design. You guys can change the way it looks 100%. There's all different kinds of designs in here, okay, that you guys can choose through, or you guys can completely go into customize. I'm going to select this one for now. And you guys can click on customize and go in here and really just edit everything, right? They have different menu designs up here that you guys can try. Okay, they have, you guys can change colors to whatever you want. Okay. You can change the way, like when somebody puts their mouse over the button, which is called a hover, you can change the way that looks, right? When somebody clicks on it and they're on that page, you can change the way the button looks when they're on that page, right? Does that make sense? I hope so. If you want the corners rounded, you guys can round the corners. If you don't want them rounded, just put 0. I hope you guys are following along. We can add shadows if we want to our buttons here. You guys have so many different options of stuff you guys can do. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, you guys, it's something you have to just play around with to really get familiar with. I'm going to try to keep it basic. You guys can change the text color. Okay, we can change the font, the size, bold it if we want to. I'm going to bold mine. Okay, and that's it. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like that for now and click save, right? We want to save often. Okay. Okay, so right here, this first, they call them strips right here, this first strip. Notice you guys right here where the lines are, this is where the safe zone is. Everything from these lines in the middle, that's the safe zone. That's where no matter what device they're on, they're going to be able to see everything. If you start putting stuff outside these lines, that's when some people might not be able to see some stuff, right? So what I usually like to do is, so like for example, if we click on this, this is a strip right here. You guys probably can't tell, but it is. If we click on this, no, wait, hang on, I think I lied. Oh no, that's just the background. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a strip right here. This is a strip. This is what they call a strip. So if we click on a strip, we can change the length of it. Okay, so we can make it where it stays just in between the lines. Like that. You see what I'm saying? You see how all the information stays in between the lines? I mean, it was like that before, but I just usually keep everything set in between the lines and just so that way I know for sure everybody's going to be able to see everything. Okay, so let's just start up here at the top. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete all this stuff. Delete. Here's a button. I'm going to delete that. It's recorded, so don't worry. Okay, so I deleted all that, so now we need to put something here. So I'm going to click the plus sign. Okay, now look at all this different stuff we can add. There's lots of different stuff over here that we can add. Yes, it's free. There's what they call strips, is what we were just talking about. You look at these different strips, it's just basically different ways to put the information, on the website. Okay, so let's see here. Lots of different ones, so it's kind of hard to choose, but I'm gonna do this one right here. Okay, So what I'm gonna do, see how big it looks. First, I'm gonna change click on the strip. We're gonna change the size of it to just fit the page like that. We're gonna grab it and drag it up to the top, right? Because we wanted it up here at the top. Oop. So it's kind of like a mess right now, but we're gonna drag it up here to the top. Okay, a little bit too far. Okay, and we're gonna shrink it a little bit so it's not so big. Okay, so you see how it's kind of like sitting over top of stuff? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna delete all these strips down here. All this stuff in here, I'm just gonna delete it because we're gonna add our own stuff in. So delete, delete, there, so it's not so confusing. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. There, okay, we're just gonna design this ourselves. It's the easiest way to do it. Okay. So now I'm just going to edit this box. What I'm going to do is right here on the front, I'm going to put something like, let's do like, thinking about doing like a button right here that says, maybe I'm going to put like a little, what's it called? I'm going to put a button that says book now, book your trip today or something like that. I'm gonna put like a little slogan up here or something. And then we're gonna change this background to something vacation-y. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with moving this box over here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and do our button first. So we're gonna click on our button. Okay, if you don't have a button, okay, all you guys have to do is come up here and hit the plus sign and click button. You guys can add in a button, right? And you just click on the button that you want to add. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete this button. There we go. Let's edit this button we already have on here. Change text and icon. We're going to change the text. And we're going to change it to say, get a quote today. Okay. Now we can link this button to anything we want. So for example, if you guys have a jot form, some of you might not know what a jot form is. A jot form is just a way to collect quote information. You guys can do that. Or we can link this button to our contact page, which is what we'll do for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to click right here where it says, what does this button link to? We're going to link it to a page. Okay, and we're going to change this to, oh, why is our contact page not showing up? Hang on, let me fix the pages here. Something's wrong. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I know why. Okay. I gotta delete that page and add a different page here. Okay. Blank. And this is gonna be our contact page. Okay, done. I'm gonna drag that down to the bottom right there. Okay. Let's go back to our home here. Okay, so we're gonna link this button to the contact page, because then when they want to quote, they can just contact us, right? And you guys will get emails in your email when you do this. Okay, so contact, done. Okay, so now anytime they click on that button, it's going to send them straight to that contact page where they can contact us, okay, to get a quote. Okay, so there we go. If you guys want to change the colors, font, text, all that, just click design, come in here and click customize design and change anything you want. The way the button looks, the color of it. Okay, you guys can change it to anything you want. Okay, change the text, bold it, whatever you guys want to do. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it because I want to keep it basic. Up here, I'm going to delete this little part right here, right click on it and click delete. I'm going to add a little slogan or something here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on Google and I'm going to look up travel agent slogan ideas. What is a good travel slogan? What are some catchy slogans? No, that's not what we want. 250 catchy travel slogan and taglines. Let's see. Find new possibilities. I like that one. No matter where in the world you want to go, we can help you get there. I like that one. Happiness is traveling. That one's cute. Let's see. Or we've got it all for you. I like that one too. What do you guys think we should use? All you need is travel. I like that one. What do you guys think? I like it. Oh, worry less, travel more. That's a good one too. All right. Are you guys still there? You guys falling asleep or what? Okay. All you need is travel. Okay, that's the one we're going to use. So we're going to click here. We're going to change this text. I'm going to paste the little slogan I just found. And then I'm going to highlight this and make it big. Okay. I don't know why it's got a bullet point. I'm going to delete that little bullet point. There we go. Change the font. You guys are still there? 2 people are still here. Well. Yes, wake up, you guys. I know it's a lot, okay? You guys are making me put myself to sleep here, okay? You guys are not communicating with me. All right, so I'm going to edit this text a little bit. I'm going to make it bold, okay? Move my button up here a little bit more. Okay, center it, make it look nice. Simple is better. Okay, remember, simple is better. I'm going to shrink this box a little bit more. Okay. All right, how's that look? Simple. Okay. So now let's change this little background here, the strip background. We're going to change the strip background. We'll pick an image. Okay, and I'm going to search for, I'm going to click on Unsplash, and I'm going to search for vacation. Okay, I like that one. I like this one. Let's do this one. Okay, so now you guys, I know that this photo that we just put doesn't really go with this background. Just know we can change this background at a later time, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Daryl, you can tell them that if you want to. You can type it in the chat box. Okay, so it looks pretty decent, right? It doesn't look too bad. Okay, so now what we'll do is we're going to add something down here. And what I think you guys should do, yes, you can upload your own image. If you click on the strip and click change strip background, you can click image and you can click upload an image and you can upload your own image. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I was thinking that underneath this, okay, underneath this, we can do like an about you section, right? Let them know a little bit about you as their travel agent. That's what I was thinking. So we can click the plus sign. And let's look at the strips. Okay. We can look at the different strips. You guys can find one that you like. Remember, you can edit everything on it. Okay, let's see here. It's maybe something like this one, or maybe this one. Let's see. Maybe this one. You guys see something for the about me. I kind of like this one too. Let's see. So you guys can pick whatever one you want. Okay. We'll just do this yellow one here. You see how it always comes up? I don't know why this little things right here. See how this little contact blue lines right there? I'm going to delete that. I don't know why that's there. Ah, deleted the wrong thing. If you ever mess up and delete the wrong thing, hit the back button, undo button, and it'll fix it. Okay, so here's our little strip that we added. First, we're going to change the size of it to the page width. We're going to grab our strip and drag it up to the top. Right here, okay. And now we can do like you guys can have a photo of yourself here, right? And then we can do, I'm trying to think of a good title for the about me section. Maybe like a little more about your travel agent. Would that sound stupid? A little more about, oh, or we could do like get to know your travel agent. Get to know your travel agent. Okay, obviously that's super big. So let's highlight that, make that smaller for sure. Okay. I want to make it just a little bit bigger. Okay, and we'll bold it. Now I kind of like how it goes over the photo, so we could change this photo. I could change it to a picture of myself. I'm not going to right now, but you guys can do that, right? I kind of like how it writes over the photo. Now, usually I'm super scared to use font like this because you want to make sure it's very easy to read. When you guys are creating a site, this is the best thing to keep in mind. Write this down. Keep it very simple, okay? Easy to read fonts, okay? Easy to navigate, no confusion at all, okay? And make sure when you create a website, you use a template, okay? If you guys follow those things, you guys will have a fantastic website, all right? Because if it's not easy to use, people are not going to even take the time to go through your website. Okay, so you want to make sure it's very easy to use. I use big, bold fonts, and I don't have a whole lot going on. I keep it very simple. Okay, that's just what I recommend. Okay, so, and then what I would do is I would come up here and hit the plus sign, and I would add some text. Right here, you see where it says text. You guys can pick whatever one you want. Okay, and we can just come in here, edit the text. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Change the color to black. Okay, and we can edit the text, and you guys can write a little about me section, right? I don't know. You guys can just put, sorry, I'm eating. I don't know what to put, but you guys can just put whatever, right? Put, obviously like your name, who you are, how long you've been a travel agent, favorite places to travel, maybe like a little bit about your personal life, maybe like, I think people like to hear about your personal life. So like if you have kids and a husband or a wife and, stuff like that, like just keep it simple, a couple sentences. It doesn't have to be super long, right? So we can add text there, right? This stuff right here where it says whatever this is, we're going to delete this stuff. Okay, if you just click on it and click the backspace button, you guys can delete that stuff. Okay. So here, we'll just make this a little bit smaller. Is it looking good so far? Pretty basic, right? Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, last thing we're going to add to the homepage. Obviously, there's a lot more you guys could be adding, but I just really wanted to show you guys one more thing to add to the homepage, and then we'll do questions, and then we'll do part 2 next week. Okay, and I honestly think we're going to have to do a part 3. Okay, so for those of you that stuck in for this whole class, bravo! Like seriously, you guys are some go-getters, because I know you guys got to be bored. Making a website is not necessarily fun. Okay. All right. Let's see here. The facts. So this is what I was thinking about doing, because I think this really catches your guys' clients' attention. Okay. So obviously we don't have very much room here to add something in. So right here's the footer of our website. So I'm going to grab this and push it down so we have more room to add some stuff. Okay. And this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, if you guys get lost in the process, no problem. This recording will be posted all over in the chats today for you guys. Okay, I'll make sure all the leaders have it, because I know a lot of people want it. Okay, don't worry, you guys will have it. Okay, gold, silvers, everything, all the chats. Okay, so now we're gonna add a little facts section. And in the facts section, I was thinking of doing something like reasons why you should use a travel agent. How does that sound? I think that would be really, really good. I wouldn't put your personal address, maybe put like the city and state, and then put like your phone number and stuff. Okay, so if you guys get on Google, which is what I did, I found a tab, I found something on Google for, oops, 100 reasons why you should use a travel agent. Obviously, we're not going to put all 100 in there, but we can add like maybe 10 or 15 good ones out of here. Okay, so that's what I think we're going to do here. So what we'll do is we'll come up here, hit the plus sign. We're going to add another strip. Okay. And you see how, let's see. Let's just do, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a box instead. Right here where it says box, I'm going to add a box. So we're just going to add a plain box. And if you guys want to get on Google and just type in 100 reasons, I'll put this in the chat box for you. I'll put the link in there. 100 reasons to use a travel agent. We're not going to put all 100 in there, but we can put some of them in there, 10 or 15. Okay, so I added a box. I'm going to make this box big enough to add our stuff in here. Okay, drag it, make it a good size. Okay, and then I'm going to click change design. Okay, customize the design here. Up here they have like little like things that will make your box stand out, which is kind of cool. I like them. They have lots of different stuff that you guys can do to it, add shadows to it, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to do that one. And then what I want to do is I want to change the background of this. Can I change the background? I don't know if you can. I don't think we can. It has to be a color. Oh, I don't like that. Never mind. I'm deleting it. We're going to add a strip because I wanted it to be a photo is what I wanted. So let's go to strip. And let's just do we'll do this one right here. Okay. Obviously, we have to change the size again. Oops. Change the size to fit the page like that. And then we're going to change this photo. So we're going to double click on it, change that photo. I use my personal number. That's up to you guys though. We're going to change it. We're going to type in vacation, change that background. And we'll do this one. Okay. And then you see, I don't like how it's got two different columns. So I'm going to manage the columns. Let's see if I can just make it one column. Oh, 1 second, guys. I just want to add one. Okay, strip in here with one column. We'll do this. Make it the size of the page. Sometimes it takes like a lot of work to make a website. Okay, change strip background. Select a vacation photo or travel photo. This one. Okay, I like that one. And then what I recommend doing, because we're going to add text over this photo, and so that way they can see the text really good. We're going to come up here, hit the plus sign, and we're going to add a box over top of the photo. This is a little trick, you guys, little design trick. We're going to add a box over top of the photo. One of these boxes right here. Okay, we're going to just make it the size of the photo. Okay, I know you can't really see the photo yet, but we'll be able to. Watch. Add this little box over top of the photo, the exact length. Okay, like this. What we're going to do is we're going to change the design of this little box that we have here, customize the design, and we're going to make it kind of see-through, right? Like, oh, maybe like that. How's that look? Right? And then, oh, we got our letters back there. We need to move this out of the way really quick. Let's delete this lettering back here. There we go. Okay. And then there we go. So now we can write over this and you'll be able to see it. It looks kind of cool. So let's go over here, hit the plus sign, add some text. I'm almost done, guys, and then we will go ahead and do questions before we jump off. And then we'll do part 2 next week. Okay, so this is going to be, let's just do caps lock, reasons to use, or maybe we should put why use a travel agent. Why use a travel agent? Why should they use a travel agent, right? Okay, let's make this, oops, back, hit the back button. Okay, bring this up here to the top. We're going to stretch this out here so we can make it bigger. Edit the text, make it big. What I like to do, you guys, is right here where you can change the alignment. You're very welcome, Jeanette. Right here where you can change the alignment, I like to center it because it makes things look nicer. Okay, so stretch this out a little bit more. Okay, make sure everything's like centered and nice, you guys. Why do you use a travel agent? Okay, so now we're going to add another text box, and this is where we can start kind of filling in. We can come over here and look at the reasons, you know, good. We can just select like a good 10 or 15 reasons, right? Right. Right here, they will help you find the best possible options for your budget. Just click copy, come over to your website, paste it. Okay, this obviously this little box is going to have to be bigger. Okay. And you guys can like number it 1, 2, 3, all the way down, maybe 20 reasons, whatever you guys want, and just add all those in, right? That looks really nice. And it kind of gives them like, oh, okay, like I see why I need to use a travel agent. That's what we're gonna do for the homepage. Okay, guys. Do you guys kind of get the idea? Okay, we do have some other things that we need to go over on part 2 for sure. I don't know if you guys think we'll need a part 3. But I know I've already had to see how long it, like how quick the time goes when you guys are making a website. We've already been on here for an hour. What I want you guys to do, there is almost 50 of you still on here. This is your homework, okay? Let's see when the next it'll be the 14th. Part 2 is on the 14th, which is next Monday. Will be part 2. Okay, so your homework is complete the home page. Okay, complete your home page in full for the 14th. Okay, make sure all your buttons are done. Okay, get the background done, whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to start, no, it doesn't go live until you hit publish. But we're not hitting publish right now. We're just clicking save. Okay. Make sure you guys get that done. If you guys want to start on some other pages, you can. But and then when we come back, maybe part 3 will make it for like show me your website, let me help you fix some things or something like that. But for part 2 next week, we're going to kind of finish up the rest of these pages. I'm going to go through it kind of quickly next week, show you guys different things to add to them, different design techniques and stuff like that. Yes, I will absolutely share this video, you guys, for you. Now, before we jump off, I know you guys have to have questions. What questions do you guys have? You guys, I see, can you use videos? Absolutely. You guys can add videos to your website. Any questions at all? You guys feel free to unmute. Sounds great. I need to check with the guy who created my website so I know when my contact is up. It's great to know I can publish it whenever. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yep.
You said that you was going to show us how we could transfer our Google domain over to Wix.
Let me see if I. So if this is overwhelming for you, don't mess with it. Like, because this is not required. You don't have to do this, Glenda. So if you are overwhelmed by creating a website, don't do it, because you know what? It's not required. This is just for people that want to do it, that want to take the time to do it. Okay, guys? So keep that in mind. Okay. The next Monday will be the part 2. It'll be at the same time. Okay, guys. Let me find my Google business here, because there should be a way to transfer. Actually, you know what? When you go, let's go back to the homepage of Wix here for a second. I feel like what we'll do is when you're at the homepage, let's see here. Okay, so my internet is starting to slow down for some reason. When you're at the homepage, it'll let you have the option to connect your own domain. So from the way I understand it, is if you already have a domain, like with Google or whatever, if you click on connect your domain, it should connect a domain you already own. So you should be able to come in here and it'll make you show proof somehow, I believe. I don't know. Oh, let's see, upgrade your site with a premium plan to connect your domain. So to me, it looks like in order to even connect your domain, you're going to probably have to pay the $14 a month. Otherwise, you'll probably have to just buy a new domain. In my opinion, the $14 a month isn't bad. If you already have the domain. If you don't care to create a new one, you can just create a new domain, and then you won't have to pay that monthly fee if you choose not to. But yeah, that looks like.
And you check to see if they have the same domain that you already have. Does that matter?
So sometimes you can, like, for example, like say I have a domain already bought, destinytravel.com. Sometimes you can change it to like destinytravel.org. So like, let's see, Destiny Travel. So this is what's available, because right here, destinytravel.com is taken. So destinytravel.net, .biz, .info. So see, there are other options.
Okay.
Yeah. And you guys, if this is my opinion, spending $14 a month for a website that could potentially drive you lots of clients, that is not bad. They have lots of different marketing things in Wix. They give you like tips to get clients to your website and stuff like that. Part 2 next week, we're going to really get into how to get people to subscribe to the emails that you can send them. Okay. I really think that you guys are going to love that. Okay. Because then you guys can send like mock bookings out and stuff. I don't think you can connect the Wix to the Archer site at all. Honestly, I wouldn't anyway. Can we add the Disney video to these? Because it wouldn't transfer to GoDaddy's free site. Yeah, you should be able to add. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, when we were looking at the pricing of the different plans, I believe for the video, you can have up to 30 minutes of video time for the $14 a month, I believe. So there are some features that they won't let you guys have on the free version. But for the most part, they have a lot of different stuff on the free version. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording